One of the ways that I dismantled capitalism inside of my coaching business as a human design projector was I stopped offering Klarna and Afterpay as payment options. And let's talk about why this was important. By the way, I'm Lexi, and I help my one-on-one clients scale their businesses to 7 figures the anti-capitalist way according to their human design. If that's something that interests you, make sure you are following my content. And I like to put a reminder on all my videos that anti-capitalist does not mean anti-making money. It means anti-exploiting yourself and your customers in order to make that money. Human design projectors in particular, we kind of have an addiction to accessibility because we want to be seen for our power. We're only 20% of the human population. We have spent a very large majority of our life being gaslit and told that we're crazy and that what we're seeing is not actually real. And so when people finally start paying attention to us, it feels like crack and we want all of it. The problem, though, is that we think that we need to help everyone just because that they will give us attention and see our power. And with that comes an addiction to lower prices and making sure that more people than not can afford your services. However, one thing as projectors that we have to learn that it's not our prices that people are turned off by. It's our ability to see right through them in a way that they might not be ready to be seen yet. Because someone who is really ready to have the truth told about themselves from a projector, they're going to pay that $10, $15, $20, $30,000 to hear from you. It was never about the money. It was about your penetrating aura and your power to see them. And a lot of people think they're ready for it and they're not. So they hide behind, I can't afford that, as a way to say that they're not ready. But again, as projectors, we're like, if the price doesn't work for you, then I can always just lower it or offer you Klarna and Afterpay in order for you to be able to afford it. The problem, though, is that after a certain payment plan, Klarna especially becomes predatory as hell. The interest rates get to up to maybe almost 30%, which is inexcusable. Yeah, Klarna will pay me the lump sum up front, but I'm exploiting my customer in order to get them into work that financially they're not actually ready for yet. And as projectors, we honestly deserve a high level standard of client. When you have clients who want extremely low prices, you tend to lower the standard of the type of client you have in your containers. My payment plans only go 3 months past the length of the container that you're in. So if you're in a 6-month coaching plan, you can have a payment plan up to 9 months. My 6-month coaching plans start at $10,000. If that's too much of a stretch for you to pay over 9 months, then it's not your time to join. Because I'm not going to stretch you that thin, and I'm not going to have a payment plan that doesn't make me feel financially supported in the work it is that I'm doing for you. I refuse to exploit my customer with high interest payment plans, and I refuse to exploit myself with payment plans that stretch out so far it doesn't feel supportive to me. I was tired of settling for clients that weren't able to afford at least $1,500 a month for my programs. And if you're like, damn, I really need to scale this way according to my human design, send me a DM because it's exactly how I help my clients.